Bhikkhuni refers to a fully ordained Buddhist nun in the Theravada tradition. The term Bhikkhuni is derived from the Pali language, while the Sanskrit equivalent is Bhikshuni. Here are some key points about Bhikkhunis. 1. History. The ordination of women as Bhikkhunis dates back to the time of the Buddha. The Buddha initially hesitated to establish the order of Bhikkhunis due to concerns about the challenges they might face in practicing and upholding the monastic discipline. However, after being persuaded by his stepmother, Mahapajapati Gautami, the Buddha allowed the ordination of women as Bhikkhunis. Mahapajapati Gautami was the stepmother and maternal aunt of Siddhartha Gautama, who later became known as the Buddha. She played a significant role in the early years of Buddhism, and is especially renowned for her determination to become a Bhikkhuni, fully ordained nun, and establish the order of Buddhist nuns. Here is a story of Mahapajapati Gautami. Mahapajapati Gautami was the younger sister of Queen Mahamaya, the mother of Siddhartha Gautama. After the passing of Queen Mahamaya, shortly after giving birth to Siddhartha, Mahapajapati Gautami took on the role of the young prince's stepmother and raised him with love and care. She cared for Siddhartha as her own son. Despite the loss of her sister, when Prince Siddhartha renounced his princely life to pursue a spiritual path, Mahapajapati Gautami was deeply moved by his decision. She, along with King Suddhodana, her husband and Siddhartha's father, wanted to follow and join the Sangha, monastic community formed by the Buddha. However, during that time, only men were allowed to become monks, and there were no provisions for women to join as Bhikkhunis. Mahapajapati Gautami was determined to become a nun and follow the Buddhist teachings. She cut off her hair, donned the yellow robes of a monk, and, accompanied by a group of women, set out to find the Buddha. They traveled to where the Buddha was residing and requested his permission to enter the monastic order. Initially, the Buddha hesitated to accept women into the monastic community, fearing that their presence might create challenges and distractions for the male monks. However, Mahapajapati Gautami, with great persistence and devotion, respectfully asked the Buddha 3 times for permission. Moved by her determination and recognizing the potential for women to realize enlightenment, the Buddha finally relented and granted permission for the establishment of the order of Bhikkhunis. Mahapajapati Gautami became the first woman to be ordained as a Bhikkhuni in the Buddhist monastic community. She was not only the first but also the chief Bhikkhuni, leading the community of nuns with great wisdom and compassion. Many women from various backgrounds and social classes followed her example and joined the order. Throughout her life as a Bhikkhuni, Mahapajapati Gautami practiced diligently, embodying the Buddha's teachings and guiding her community of nuns in the path of liberation. She was highly respected for her deep wisdom and spiritual attainments. Mahapajapati Gautami's determination and perseverance in establishing the order of Bhikkhunis played a pivotal role in ensuring gender equality within the Buddhist monastic community. Her legacy remains an inspiration to women practitioners and serves as a reminder of the importance of equality, compassion, and dedication in the pursuit of spiritual awakening. 2. Lineages. There are various lineages of Bhikkhunis in different regions that have been established over time. The most prominent lineage in Theravada Buddhism is the Theravada Bhikkhuni Sangha, which can be found primarily in Sri Lanka, Thailand, and some other countries. Each lineage has its own specific rules and practices, but all Bhikkhunis share the common goal of leading a monastic life, dedicated to the pursuit of spiritual liberation. 3. Monastic discipline. Bhikkhunis adhere to the Vinaya Pitaka, the monastic code of discipline, which outlines the rules and guidelines for the conduct and lifestyle of monastic communities. The Vinaya rules for Bhikkhunis are generally similar to those for bhikkhus, fully ordained monks, but with some variations specific to the needs and circumstances of women. 4. Spiritual practice. Like their male counterparts, bhikkhunis engage in various spiritual practices to cultivate wisdom, compassion, and liberation. They engage in meditation, study the teachings of the Buddha, and practice ethical conduct. Bhikkhunis often live in monastic communities, where they support each other in their spiritual growth and engage in communal activities, such as chanting, meditation, and Dharma discussions. 5. Roles and contributions. Bhikkhunis play an important role in preserving and disseminating the teachings of the Buddha. They provide guidance, counseling, and teachings to lay practitioners and other members of the Buddhist community. Bhikkhunis also contribute to charitable activities, education, and social welfare programs that benefit society. 6. Challenges. Throughout history, the lineage and recognition of bhikkhunis have faced challenges, including periods when the ordination of women as bhikkhunis was not prevalent or recognized in certain regions. However, efforts have been made to revive and strengthen the lineage of bhikkhunis, and today there are dedicated bhikkhuni communities and institutions that provide training and support for women seeking ordination. Bhikkhunis embody the spiritual ideal of renunciation, ethical conduct, and deep spiritual practice. They contribute to the richness and diversity of the Buddhist tradition, offering inspiration and guidance to practitioners of all genders in their pursuit of awakening and liberation.